Our minds have a habit of tuning out whatever is very familiar to us. And this is a very useful mechanism in terms of evolution. It would be hard to make it through your day if you were continually fascinated, for example, by the feeling of your shirt on your back or the sensations of your lips touching each other. But the unfortunate side effect of this is that we tend to assume that our ordinary experience is not very interesting, that it's not worth paying attention to, and that it can't be a source of pleasure and enjoyment. And so we look elsewhere. However, just the sensations of the body, if we choose to pay attention to them, can be incredibly fascinating and a great source of pleasure. Not only that, but when we pay attention to the body and sense the pleasure in it and allow ourselves to become fascinated, the mind becomes very calm. It's much more restful than when we're chasing around looking for sources of pleasure or happiness in the world. The breathing is one of those things that we can pay attention to and appreciate the pleasurable qualities of it. And that's what I'd like to do in this meditation. So we'll begin, as usual, by ensuring that the eyes are soft. The eyes closed, and the muscles around the eyes soft. And with our visual sense imbued with softness and openness, it's easier for us to become aware of a number of different areas in the body at the same time. So I'm going to suggest that you pay attention to 3 different sensations connected with the breathing. And we'll introduce these one at a time. So first of all, becoming aware of the movements of the belly. The diaphragm is like a kind of bellows. As it tenses, it increases the pressure in the abdomen. The abdominal muscles are pushed outward to the front, to the sides, and even to the back. And there are sensations deep inside the belly, in the muscles that I've mentioned, and also on the skin. So just allowing yourself to become interested in those sensations. It's a very full experience. And yet we can add a little more, as long as the eyes are soft. You can be aware of all that and also add something else. And I'm going to suggest that you notice the shoulders. So notice how the shoulders are rising on the in-breath and falling on the out-breath. Perhaps you might notice how the space between your shoulders becomes wider as you breathe in. Your shoulders move away from each other. Once again, you can notice the sensations not just in the bones and muscles, but on the skin, which is particularly sensitive. Just check in to see if you can be aware in a relaxed way, with the eyes soft, of the sensations of the abdomen and the sensations in the shoulders at the same time. And notice how they're connected and doing a kind of dance with each other. The whole body is opening and closing like a flower. Blossoming and then closing back into a bud. And then the third area of sensation that you can notice is air flowing down and up the airways. Just noticing wherever that's most vivid in your experience. And so we're adding this to the two other areas of sensation. Adding another partner to the dance. And if you find that your attention is kind of running around trying to join up all of these sensations, allow the eyes to be relaxed. Let the sensations come to you. Don't go chasing after them. Just noticing how all of this sensation is synchronized. Cool air flowing into the body as the whole abdomen expands outward in all directions. As pressure builds in the abdomen. At the same time as all that's happening, the shoulders moving up and outward. Sensations taking place all over the skin. And warmer, softer air flowing out of the body as the abdomen relaxes back into center, as the shoulders move down and inward. All of this a continuous process. And you can just allow your attention to be relaxed and to be aware of the dance of the breathing. Maybe there are other partners in the dance that you can observe. Until you hear the bell.